Welcome in anyone joining me tonight on this live stream. We currently have a developing severe thunderstorm just off to our south. I'm in northwest England. This storm is like North Wales, Chester way, heading straight towards us right now. Let me just brighten this up so I can see the texts. Right. Kevin, hello mate, how you doing? How are you doing, pal? Been watching this over the last 3/4 of an hour, gradually increasing in the amount of lightning. It looks like it's making a beeline straight towards us. I'm not bad, mate, not bad. So for anyone just joining in, I am now facing south from my location in northwest England, facing towards Chester and North Wales. These storms are slowly making their way north towards us, slightly turning off to the northeast as well. Hey Lewis, how you doing, pal? How's things going? I can hear constant thunder in the distance, guys. Constant thunder. North Wales was getting hit pretty hard today with lightning, and we've got this huge supercell storm developing right ahead of us. Oh, I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. Me and Kev have been out. Me and Kev, who you see in the chat there, me and him was out filming the other day. That video will be getting released in the next couple of days. God, that thunder is just not stopping. It is continuous. Just going to zoom this in a little bit further so you might be able to see a bit better, guys. Hopefully it'll let me. There we go. Tilt the camera that way. Yeah, Kev, it should be done. It probably won't be Friday. We're probably looking at Monday now when that video gets released, mate. You see the lightning flashing in distance here. So that lights there in the distance is pretty much your location, Kev. We've also got thunderstorms off to the west of us. Get this camera on charge. There we go. Try film it when it starts. No, I like to get out and live stream it ahead of time. Still like a tomato. Can you hear any of that thunder yet where you are, Kev? Guys, thanks for the thumbs up on the stream as well. I appreciate that. Still can't hear it. It might be a little bit might be a little bit too far to the west for you then. I don't know, because it looks like it's developing all the way back round to the southeast. So you are going to get it either way. You will get hit by this lightning. It's still a third distance, but I want to go live and watch it come. Let you guys watch it coming in. Is gradually, the lightning frequency on it is definitely increasing. So these storms are making a, oh, nice one. Making a beeline straight towards me. Very slow moving as well, guys. From what I can see on radar, it looks like there's some large hail associated with this as well. And then following this, there may be an even stronger storm. We'll have to see. It's in a beautiful thunderhead and anvil just off to the west over Liverpool earlier on. Wales, that came up from Wales, so Wales has had it pretty much since this morning. These storms that we're watching right now, guys, have only really started firing off in the last hour or so. Pretty young yet. I can hear the thunder now in the distance. Getting closer. Well, I'm just sat on a local field near to where I am, mate. Sat on top of the hill. I don't want to go far, because if there is large hail with this, I need to get on my bike and get out of here. Try and find some shelter. So I didn't want to travel too far. I've got a good view from up here, directly in line of the storm. It's coming directly towards the camera. It's great when the storms are coming. It's great when the storms are coming to me. How am I doing? I'm doing absolutely fine. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm in St Helens. I didn't need to go anywhere, mate. I didn't need to go anywhere, because these storms, when I seen them developing on the radar about an hour ago, I could see they were coming straight towards me. So I thought, well, no need to travel then. I might as well just go and sit on the local field. Let the storms come to me. I was gonna head south or east a little bit, but these storms, they seem to be going more northerly now than what it was earlier on, so I didn't bother. And it was a good choice, really, because if it had gone east, I'd have missed this. I'm not going to give my exact location out, mate. Not being funny or anything. I don't want to be giving me exact location out. Sure you understand. It looks like the cloud base has started turning more northeasterly now. And speeding up a little bit as well, so might not be too long. God, I've been wanting a good thunderstorm now for the last few days. How's everyone doing anyway? How's your day been? Hope you've been coping with this heat that we've had recently. Not done the same as Kevin, turned to a baked tomato. Yeah, I seen those storms. Been tracking them on the detector. Been pretty much continuous. Them storms are what's come up from Wales. Watched them crossing over the Irish Sea. Very intense lightning storms, them. I wish I could have got over though. Well, this one's definitely intensifying. I believe there was a couple of funnels reported earlier on as well. Anyway, while we're waiting for this, hope everyone has had a great day. Not struggled too much with this heat. Gone to my weather station yesterday, we hit 35.7 degrees. Going to keep an eye on this storm for wobbling, because if it starts going back east, I'm going to have to end the stream and try and get east. At the moment it's still coming towards me, but getting a little bit concerned that it might be starting to change direction. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate y'all being here. Means the world to me. Ooh, that was close. Nice low base on that as well, behind them trees. You're in Blackpool. All right. Hello, Samantha. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm in St Helens. I'm just not going to give me exact location out. Got flipping mosquitoes buzzing around my earlobes. Just for those tuning in, this is a developing thunderstorm. It's only been developing over the last hour or so, so it's still very, very young. You're in Billings looking over towards Liverpool. All right, well, you should be able to see some lightning over that way then. I know there's lightning back to the west of us. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Ooh, that was a big one. Thank you for the likes. How are you doing, Sam? Hello, angels. How's things going? Welcome in. No, you don't need to say. Yes, I can give you some good news if you're waiting for a thunderstorm. The storm that I'm watching right now, there's actually two of them. There's a huge cell right here, which you can see is starting to form into a tower. And there's another one back there coming straight towards us. So there's two pretty strong storms developing and moving straight in this direction, if that's what you're looking for. I wish I was, tell you what, mate, I wish I was on Billings Lump right now. It'd have been awesome being sat on top of Billings Lump. We may actually have some lightning, a developing thunderstorm further inland towards Manchester and that, so let's keep an eye out on that as well. Oh, can you hear the thunder now in the distance? That sounded a lot closer. No, this isn't where it was last time, mate. Nope. Yeah, I'm looking southwest. But I've got a view off to the southeast as well, so the best of both worlds. I've just not got a clear view back off to my west, so if you see anything, mate, let me know. Wow, now that was close. No, I'm not on Billings Hill, mate. Your Facebook got hacked. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. That explains why you've not been on there. It's happening to too many people now. But either way, I'm glad that you got the notification. Come to hang out with us, angels. It's definitely starting to kick off. It's been developing over the last hour. It's got quite a bit further to go yet. But it's definitely intensifying. I just thought I saw a lowering over there. I'm going to keep the camera here for a minute, guys, because I just saw a lowering over there behind that lightning flash. Hopefully we get another one in a minute. It could just be scud. Well, I'm very rarely, I don't need to worry about it because I very rarely go on Facebook. I used to go on TikTok quite often, but I don't really bother with that anymore either. See if the camera though. Yeah, I think it might be a wall cloud. Either a wall cloud or... It kind of looks scuddy-ish, but I'm not sure yet. We need another good flash of lightning over there. Oh, I'm not bad. Not bad. Recovering from all this heat. It was hard work the other day when me and Kev was out filming. 40 plus degrees. It was quite the slog. We have a story to tell you about that. I put my trust in him. I said, Should we go back the way we came along the canal, or shall we go the road route? And both Kev and this other fella that we was talking to said the road route would be quicker. I was in two minds whether to go that way or not, or follow my gut instinct. And I ended up going with Kev. The worst fucking mistake of my life. Wow. The whole journey was uphill. The entire journey was uphill. I was fecked. That was close. Another big close bolt of lightning. Honest to God, I was absolutely done. That nearly killed me off. It's like this fella said that there's two valleys. Went down one valley, come up the other side. Went down into the second valley. One thing no one mentioned is when you come out of the other valley, it's just up, 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 up for miles. Not doing that again. And Kev would say, oh, there's the end of the hill. No, it wasn't. It just seemed to extend and go further every time he said it. He's the jinx. Yeah, aren't you? Nearly killed me off. The one time I put my trust in him, and it turned out to be the worst mistake I've made in a long time. Trying to keep JB fit. That was a nice big bolt of lightning behind that tree then. Shame it was behind the tree. How about Tomato Man? I don't know where he is, to be totally honest. He's probably in his shop working at the moment. No, she's not on about you, Kev. She's on about Eddie. The wind has just switched direction. It's now getting sucked into these storms. That's a good indicator right there. That's a good indicator. That's what I wanted. You do look like one, I'll agree. I know I've started this stream a little bit early, guys, but I wanted to catch the storm while it was on its way in. And you guys can see it intensifying and stretching out, growing. And put it on ultra wide, so we get a wider shot like that if you want. Three days in the sun, I know. I love the hot weather, but I hate it when it's so humid. The worst thing about that sort of weather though, mate, is definitely all the horseflies and mosquitoes that you get. You was their dinner. They're flipping bad, aren't they? They're terrible. I've got one that keeps on hovering around my earlug. It's ticking me off. Come on, Storms. Speed up a little bit. These are slow moving. Wow, that was a big one. By the way, I think he was right earlier on. They mentioned that could have been a wall cloud down there. I've just seen it again. It does look like a developing wall cloud on the back end. So that's towards North Wales right there. Murray will probably be in a minute. You just seen that one, Kev. It's just coming in now. It's knocking on your door. Now maybe I should have come down to flipping Warrington instead. Streamed it from there. But once again, guys, these storms are only very, very young. They're only just really getting going. Slow moving. They are moving towards us. From the south, they seem to be moving north-northeast. So the camera is in perfect position for it. Just a shame that they're such slow moving. Wow, see that lightning bolt then, guys? That was a big one. Big CG flash. Means I'm going to have to be extra careful if it's CG. I'm sat by a load of trees here, so it might end up being a cocked Jimbo. It's about 30 miles there. About 25, 30 miles. Put an helmet on. I probably wow. That was another big one over there. Flipping heck. Wish these mosquitoes had sod off. You would have seen that one then as well, Kev. Welcome in everyone just joining us. Just tracking a thunderstorm, which is developing thunderstorm, maybe two actually, is moving up north towards northwest England, towards my location. The camera is in position, right where it needs to be. Already starting to see CG lightning on this, like that though. Coming straight towards us, so this is going to get fun in a little bit. Slow moving, but I want you guys to see the whole thing as it develops and intensifies as well. Now I can hear thunder off to my west as well. That was over Warrington, the big lightning bolt over Warrington then, Kev. Oh, the police are out in force. I can see the police. Here we go. Now you guys know the police are down there, just at the bottom of the hill. Well, that moon is disappearing now behind those thunderclouds as they start moving towards me. That'll be the last time we see the moon for a good while tonight. Yeah, one's just gone roundabout here. They've gone away from me though, so it's okay. Oh, this is gonna get intense soon, guys. In fact, it looks like these storms are starting to speed up a little bit, which is a good thing. How is the connection, guys? Is the picture nice and clear? Perfect. Oh, I'm glad to bloody hear that then. That's what I wanted to hear. I can hear constant thunder. It sounds like it's off to my south-southwest and west. Constant rumbling in the distance, so it's definitely intensifying as it's approaching. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you for the likes. It really helps the channel out and helps us reach more people. If you can share the stream out with your friends, do so. There is supposed to be large hail with these storms and possibly damaging winds as well, so it's worth letting people know. That was weird. That lightning bolt up here then was above the clouds. I don't know if you've seen it, it went up above the clouds. That was a weird one. I forget what you call that lightning. Does anyone know what that's called when the lightning shoots up and out of the clouds? You can actually see it from space. Usually it's like a red colour. Oh, it's getting much closer, that. That's about 20 miles away, 25 miles. Here we go, guys. This is going to get fun. Waiting for that wind to switch direction now and to come in from the south as well. At the moment, we've got all the wind being pulled into these storms, which is a really good indicator that these storms are still growing and still intensifying. They're pulling in all the warm moisture air from around it and sucking that air in. It's a really good indicator. When these get a little bit closer though, I am expecting them winds to come back out from the south and possibly go a little bit east as well. Wow. I've been waiting for this for so long. And I've got the perfect location for it as well. Think I'm going to have to get my waterproof coat out in a minute. I'm going to get the battery and everything zipped up, get everything protected. Wind's picking up. Being pulled, all that wind is being pulled straight into these storms. Not got long now, guys. For anyone just joining, thank you for the likes, thank you for the support. Currently in northwest England, looking south towards Chester and North Wales. Got a batch of storms which are just starting to fire up, moving directly towards my location. Supposed to be large hail associated with these storms, strong winds and torrential rain and frequent lightning. So we're gonna see. These storms are literally knocking on our door now. Camera's in perfect position, guys. We're gonna get to see everything. In fact, I might just end up having to lift the camera a little bit higher soon. I know a huge flash over Warrington then as well. So, Kev, this is your location here. So for anyone watching, this area is Warrington. Then we've got Chester. And we've got North Wales over this side, in this corner. Right, we've definitely got increasing winds now. Wow, that was close. Hoo-hoo, huge CG lightning flash. Huge. Hope you guys seen that then. I'm going to have to be bloody careful with this. Yeah, it's very slow moving. That's what I was saying, but it is coming directly towards us. In fact, I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera. I'm going to try. It looks like, let's just get the picture back on. It looks like we may actually have a thunderhead. See how the cloud is bulging out over here like that? And then back there, it's got a much lower base. I think this is a huge thunderhead that's coming in. Wow. Oh yes, here we go. Here we go. Right, the base has slightly changed direction for anyone who's interested. It was going north-northeast before. Now it's coming directly north. Then winds are still being pulled into this, so the storm is still strengthening. I'm just going to lift the camera a bit, guys. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up on this. Help us reach more people. It helps the channel out as well, guys. Oh, beautiful. I have missed that sound so damn much. That'll be okay for now. Just straighten you all out. There we go. How does that look on camera, guys? Is it still nice and clear and everything? Can you still see everything? Hillcliff would be good for that. Yeah, but the higher you are and the higher the risk is as well. Especially with CG lightning, and I've already seen a fair bit of CG on this. And if you've got large hail and it builds up, that makes the environment very dangerous. So I'd sooner be somewhere like this, where I've actually got cover and everything, and I can get back to the house quick enough if needed. Like I said, with these storms coming, when I looked at the radar a couple of hours ago and I saw these as little specks, I knew they was going to develop into thunderstorms, because we've got the right amount of atmospheric energy, a good amount of low level cape, good low level shear. So I had a good idea that they were going to turn into thunderstorms, and that's why I positioned myself here, directly in front of them. We still have quite a lot of instability. I just have to be careful, especially if there's large hail. And I can see the outflow bands ahead of this. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it on the camera, but above me, you can actually see the outflow bands. It's like the lines racing across the sky, straight lines. They're all them outflow bands above it, just on the outside of the storms. They're layers of ice crystals in the upper atmosphere. So we have all the ingredients. You would run. Just noticed that. I'm just looking back at the chat here and just in Angel's message saying that she would run. Ryan Evans, I am in northwest England, mate. Northwest England, currently in St Helens. I'm not going to give my exact location out for obvious reasons. Well, I didn't need to go far today. I was originally going to get in contact with my mate and head further east in the car, until I noticed that they were going to come towards us. I thought, this is perfect. I was going to head towards Manchester or somewhere like that at first. I don't know if you guys can hear that on here, but there's constant rumbling off to my west and southwest. It seems to never end. Not sure if you guys will actually be able to, the camera on it, the microphone on here will actually pick that up. Once again, guys, no can't hear it. I expected as much. It is very, very distant. I can just hear the rumbling. Just looking back at the chat, won't be a second, guys. Make sure I've not missed anything. I can actually smell the static electricity now as well in the air. It's starting to come in. Ooh, that was a big one. Hopefully you guys are actually getting to see the lightning. Some cameras, they make it look like shit when lightning happens. Hopefully you guys can see it properly. Give it about another 20 minutes or so. But we're going to keep on watching this storm as it approaches and intensifies. And I'm going to keep on sitting here getting my ears eaten by fucking mosquitoes. Damn. God, they're so annoying. Ooh. I'm going to turn the camera that way a little bit. That was a big one, mate. Just in the lightning from that you heard. Not quite sure where that was. Maybe it was over the Wirral. It was in that sort of direction. That's in the garden with the radar and your stream, yeah. Which radar do you use, mate? That was a big one then over by Warrington again. You use the window. There is a good one and it's free. It's called Rain Alarm. You've probably heard of it before. rain alarm is pretty detailed on the radar. But there is another one coming out soon that's called Weatherwise. It's already out and used across the United States. It was a storm chaser who actually created it. But he currently is working on getting it running across the United Kingdom as well. It's running in Ireland and that. So western parts of England, like northwestern, that you can still see some of the storms and that on Weatherwise. But it's a developing app. And it looks like it's going to be really good with model data as well. So keep an eye out for that, mate. Check the charger connection. What's up with the charger? What's wrong with the charger? Oh, the wire had come loose. Right, it's the outer base is nearly on top of us now. The outer fringes of the storm. The winds are still being pulled into the storm, so it is still developing. Looks like we may have a little bit of mammatus above us as well. I don't know if you can see it here. Looks like we've got some mammatus developing on the outer banks of the storm, which is a good indicator that we still have pretty good instability in the atmosphere, which is going to really aid these storms. Wow, now that was a big one. Getting close. Getting close. I'm waiting for them winds to switch direction. Either northerlies or easterlies. Easterlies is what I want. And it looks like we may have another storm developing off towards just south of Manchester though as well. Just seeing lightning on the top of the thunderhead over there. Seeing a bit of lightning on top though. So it looks like we might be getting thunderstorms developing further inland as well, to my southeast. I'm expecting those winds to become really strong soon. Just hit by a gust there. This storm is starting to really suck the air in out ahead of it. The stronger that wind becomes as it approaches, definitely means that we've got a strong storm that we're dealing with. And the more air it sucks in, the stronger the storm tends to be. Yeah, police cars. Police car around corner. They're circling us at me here. That's the 4th time they've gone round though. There's a man with a camera. Harass him. And if anyone says that doesn't happen, ask Angels and them lot. They'll tell you that happens. Wow, that was a big one. Oh, what a beauty. Pure clean fault lightning right there. At least 3 or 4 bolts. You'll definitely hear that one in Prescott. I'm just going to quickly share this out, guys, to a couple of friends who want to see this. So if the stream pauses, it'll only be paused for a moment, okay? I just need to quickly send it out to a couple of people. Right, I'm back. Rain just started. I'm not feeling the rain here just yet. I had a couple of spits before. Nothing more than that. Now that wind is definitely starting to strengthen. Awesome, Eddie. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello, mate. Currently watching developing severe thunderstorm. With plenty of CG on it just off to my south, heading straight towards me. Been watching this for a little while now as it's been coming in. You're on your last mugger mocker. Oh, flipping it, that was huge. Wow, that was close. I think I'll be getting a mocker when I get in as well, a nice strong one. Been watching this storm coming in for the last 3/4 of an hour, mate. Intensifying, it's sucking all the air in around it. Lots of CG on it. Very, very young storm though. It's only been developing for the past hour or so. So it's got a long way to go and a lot of intensification to go through. But it's knocking on our doorstep now. Should be here in the next 10-20 minutes or so. It is slow moving as well, so this could be quite the stream. I'm just going to have to be extremely careful because there's a lot of CG on this. There's expected to be large hail with it and very, very strong winds as well. Just done one. 1 watt, mate. I tell you, it's not quite here yet, pal. Still got some of these breaks on the edge here. The actual edge of the storm is further back though. You can just see it. So it's still a couple of miles, it's probably about 5-6 miles off to the south. Maybe a bit more. Just done yourself a coffee, fair enough, mate. Ooh. That was obviously off to the west though. That's perfect distance, Jimmy. Yeah, I've been watching this since it was all the way down there, pretty much on the horizon. Started off as 2 little specks on the radar. Wow, now that was a beauty. Started off as 2 little specks on the radar. So I checked all the models and everything. I was going to go east towards Manchester, and then I was double checking everything, and I thought, no, I'm going to stay local, find a hill and get my camera facing south. It's going to come to me, and it's exactly what it's done. That was a beauty then, wasn't it? You can still see up here, there's still clear patches in this gap here. So the storm is still a few miles out. But that doesn't matter, we're in position to see any lightning that's on it. Now the wind is really picking up. There we go, there's the stronger gusts of wind being pulled into the storm. Really appreciate everyone being here and watching the stream. If you're enjoying it, please hit that thumbs up. Helps us support the channel, helps us reach more people. Oh, tell you what, Eddie, I've been craving a good thunderstorm. Craving a good thunderstorm. It's been a long time since we've had a really good storm. The last few chases, as you know, I've nearly got zapped a few times. So I had to take a little bit of a break from it. Is that coppers? Is that the police? Really? That is the police. They have come round and parked up the bloody car right there. Man with a camera. I knew they'd circle around, Angels. I knew they would. They've gone around this field 4 times now since I've been sat here, and now they're sitting there watching. I'm wondering what that is over there. It looks like there's like a wisp or something coming down like that. Can you guys see it in the middle of the frame? I can kind of see it with my own eyes. What is it? What the hell is that? It's very faint with my eyes, but there's something there. What the hell? That is weird. Ooh, another good one. So you can just about see it though. I guess we'll know soon enough. I mean, it's not changing direction or moving quick enough to be a tornado, really, or anything like that. Then again, I don't know. Could be scud as well. We have to keep an eye on that. It's definitely back there behind rain. I'm in St Helens, mate, facing south towards Chester and North Wales. A severe thunderstorm developing, heading straight towards me. Appreciate you being here, Michael. Got to keep a close eye on that though. That's moving west. It's moving in the opposite direction from the storm. That's strange. Wish I had a better vantage point of that. Wow, oh, what a beauty. Will it head towards a Bolton? Absolutely, this will be coming your way. I'll probably be streaming it as it heads over that way. There's a really high chance it will hit Bolton. It'll probably be a good hour or so before it reaches you though. Maybe half an hour, an hour. A very, very slow moving storm. Still quite young as well. It's really just getting going. I'm hoping I don't have to change position. Up to now, this has been a good spot because the storm's coming towards me. I'm just watching for it changing direction because sometimes these severe storms, they can change direction at the last minute. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Hello Murray, how you doing? Yeah, Eddie, we've got a really clear view here, haven't we? Really clear view. How you doing, Murray? Not too bad, not too bad. Been busy as hell. Been really tired with all this heat. Really tired. I noticed the two specks on the radar off to my south in over Wales and decided to get out here after looking at the models, get out here and get the camera set up so we can watch these storms coming in. If you watch the storm from the beginning, guys, you'll see it started all the way down there on the horizon, and we've been watching it as it's developing, coming towards us. I've been needing some good storm therapy for a while now, but we have got quite a bit of CG on this, definitely increasing. Continuous thunder in the distance though. Expecting large hail, strong winds. At the moment the winds are going southerly, they're getting sucked into these storms, which means that the storms are still developing. I'm waiting for them winds to switch and come back out to the north. Usually that's my first indicator that I'm about to get hit by really heavy rain, so I can get cover as soon as that wind switches. Welcome in everyone, the 21 people watching. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate you all. Thank you all that's hit that like button as well. Really helps the channel out, helps us reach more people. So for anyone who's just watching, I'm in northwest England, facing south basically. Down that way though is Chester, and North Wales is over this side. Warrington, heading towards Manchester, is on this side. So we've got a really good view all the way to the south, east and west. As these storms move towards Bolton, we'll be tracking them as they move along. Angels was on not long ago. She seems to be fine, Murray. She seems to be fine. She was laughing. She was laughing because the coppers are sat there at the bottom of the hill watching me. They've circled the field 4 times now, and now they're parked up at the bottom of the hill watching. And off she goes again. They do this every flipping time though, don't they? Every time. Last time there was a thunderstorm and I was sat at that bus stop, the police showing up. 4 of them. Oh, they're going. They're going. And they're going to do the rounds again. They're going very slow. They're going to be back soon. You watch. They'll be back. No, not this time. They haven't done so far, Murray. Not so far. Oh, there you go. Now they're going. There you go. Now they buggered off. Them winds have eased down a little bit. It's starting to go quite still out here. And you know what they say, ahead of a storm, when everything goes still, is the calm before the storm. The temperature has lifted 3 degrees and the wind has dropped. I think this thing is getting ready to blow up. I think it's getting ready to really kick off. It's gone way too still very, very quickly. Right, the outer walls of the storm have now gone, are now overhead, guys. We're now on the outer edges here in my location. I've got to be careful here because I've seen fault lightning from this edge when it was further back. That rain is probably going to kick off any moment now. Here it comes. Yep, I was right. Just getting the battery and everything covered. Oh, this rain is so flipping nice. It's refreshing. Been needing this flipping rain for a while now, with all the heat we've had. Looks like the base of the cloud has changed direction again. It's moving back northeast. It's wobbling around some this storm, guys, I tell you. It's doing some wobbling. Here we go. Time for fun and games. Wow, that was a big one. Big CG lightning. I'm going to have to zoom this out a little bit so you guys get to see that. There you go. Oh, she's coming down now. Hopefully this rain doesn't affect the camera. I might have to go and grab some cover. See if we can grab some cover under here. Even just a little bit of shelter is better than nothing. Well, that was pointless. Back to where I was. Whoa, there's a switch in the wind. And here's the police car again, guys. Might have to go and run to the bus stop at this rate. could do with one actually. I might get one. We now have lightning over towards Manchester and Wigan. I have forgotten your name, but the commented before from Bolton. It looks like the thunderstorm is now kicking off to your south, which will be moving your direction if you're still watching. So we have two thunderstorms here. Maybe that's why there's a bit of lull in the lightning, because of the merging that's taking place. Sometimes when storms merge, it causes a bit of a lull in activity. Oh, this rain is refreshing, it's beautiful. You can actually see above me here, you can actually see the gap though where the storms are merging. So you've got one storm on this side and our storm on this side. Come on, lightning, where are you? Come on. I think we're in for a downpour now. Oh yeah. Here we go. Now she's coming down. Wow, that was a big CG lightning. Don't know how well you guys caught that then on the camera. That was huge. Rain is good for you. It's good for cooling me down as well. I've been melting these past few days. 40 plus degrees. I've been bloody needing this rain. Did I just miss a text from someone? Let's have a look. Hey Whiskey, how you doing, mate? How's things going? You've got thunderstorms heading your way by the looks of it as well. You was up Winter Hill yesterday, watching the storms. Oh yeah. I was going to get my ass up there as well and flipping couldn't make it. Couldn't make it up there. And that was Kevin's fault, he nearly killed me off. I'm going to point the camera with that way for now, towards your direction. We definitely have lightning heading towards Manchester right now. Hello from Worcester. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. It would appear, guys, that we've got a couple of storms circulating around us at the moment. We've got the ones now off to our east. We've got storms developing off to our south and our west. Well, there's definitely a merging taking place, and we can see that clear as day up here. So I'm just gonna stick to this position and see what happens here. Either way, that rain was beautiful. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Really appreciate it. How's the weather been there in Worcester? Wow, jeez, that was close. Oh, blinded. Oh, gee. Come on. That blinded me. Oh. Whoa. I've got dots in front of my eyes now. I need more rain to grow my hair. There's no point to keep on shaving it off. There was about 4 of them, about 4 CGs. There was 2 over here, and there was about 2 there as well. I'll see if we can get this on ultra wide. The screen might go dark though when I do this. Let's see how it looks on ultra wide. Let me know if that's okay, guys. Ooh, that thunder. Is that a little bit too dark, or is that okay? It's a bit pixelating. It might be because it's so dark. It's on ultra wide camera. Might be what it is. It's too dark. I'll try and bring it back in then. I just wanted you guys to get a better view, a wider view of everything, which is hard to do if I'm not on ultra wide. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put the camera facing, I'll put them trees in the centre though, and hopefully that'll allow you to see everything. Hopefully. Oh, that rain was beautiful. Oh. Wow. I'm in northwest England in the town of St Helens. Located myself out here on a field facing directly south into these storms. Well, I'm actually on a hill actually, so we've got a decent view. St Helens has changed a lot, unfortunately. It's not the town it used to be. But that's a conversation for a different day. Your neighbours are from... Did you say your neighbours? Let's pull that back up. Your neighbours are from St Helens. Alright, cool. That's awesome. The wind is now picking up, being pulled back into these storms. I don't know if the merger's complete or not yet. Trying to work out exactly what's happening here. Hard to tell at night time what's actually going on. It looks like these storms that's coming towards me are going north. And you've definitely got storms heading over towards Manchester, Wigan, Bolton, all those areas. So there's a few storms at the moment going on. And this is directly in front of me that I'm watching. Oh, just dropped the camera. You can actually, on the outside, you can't really see it on the camera. It actually looks like there's a thunderhead heading this way. A developing thunderhead. It's got lightning back off to my west. So where I'm located here, guys, I can safely say surrounded by thunderstorms right now. I've got them to the south, east, west and north. And I'm banging the centre by the looks of it. Right, so whatever's coming this way, the storms that are coming this way, guys, is basically coming from the direction where you're seeing that fault lightning straight over here. Them storms are coming straight towards me. It did change direction. It was going northeast for a time. Now it's going back north. That means them storms over there are all coming this way. This should be really starting to fire up now, guys. I can feel that air being pulled into it. That low level shear is being pulled into these storms. Which means they're really starting to build up. They're gaining a lot of energy here. That was beautiful. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Thank you everyone who's tuning in. You think some people get woken up? Absolutely. Wow, another good one. Pure CG lightning, guys. All of this here has been CG lightning up to now. Oh, you can't beat a good nighttime storm, Murray. You can't beat a good nighttime storm. The lightning the lightning frequency is actually increasing quite a bit here. It's exactly what we want. Fault lightning. Yep. Pretty much all of this up to now has been CG. But I'm going to be, wow! I'm going to have to be extra careful when this comes in. I really don't have any shelter here, and by a bunch of trees, it's the only shelter I've got. As per usual. Unless I run down to the bus stop again, but if I do that, I'm going to get harassed by the police. So I can't win. But it's every thunderstorm I've gone chasing, mate. I've always been by trees. I've felt the lightning. I've felt the shudder from lightning go through my feet a few times, but I'm still here. I'll be okay. As you know, Eddie, there's a couple of times last year when I nearly got zapped. Very, very close calls. Guessing the what was I'm missing messages here. Your daughter's live in Skelmersdale. Guess they're getting hit by it. I'm not running anywhere, mate. Skelmersdale should definitely see some of this lightning. There's no question about that. It is going to be heading that way. Don't get hit by the one to the east. We're going to get hit by the one to the south. Either way, we're going to get hit by these storms. Hope my head doesn't become a conductor. Right, there you go. More CG lightning off to the north, guys. That's heading up towards Southport and Blackpool direction by the looks of it. So there's still active storms off to my west, over the Liverpool direction. Can you hear all that distant thunder? That's beautiful. Actually, that thunder was north of here. Your daughter might be getting hit by a thunderstorm right now, mate. Ooh, wow. That was a strong one. Definitely getting much closer. You can tell with that thunder. Oh, get out of my eyes. Oh, God. That was pretty much above me then. Oh. I should have brought my sunglasses out. It looks like Southport and them areas are now getting hit by thunder. You can hear that thunder to me. That's on here. That's about 2 miles north. That's over by Southport and Liverpool. Lightning, heavy rain and thunder in Wigan. Yep, we're actually watching it. We're actually watching them storms over there. We've got the camera currently facing southeast. So what you're seeing on this camera will go towards Manchester and Wigan and all those areas. There's a lot of CG heading your way. If you're in Wigan and Manchester, there's a lot of CG lightning coming your way. Right, that wind has picked up, surging south back into these storms. So we're going to get more intensification shortly. I'm pretty much under the head of this storm now, guys. I'm on the outer walls of it. We're looking straight into the centre of this storm. Thank you for all the likes, guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm going to have to get sunglasses next time I come out at night time. Thank you for all the likes, guys. All the thumbs up. It really helps the channel, helps the stream. Massive flashes happening in Ormskirk. Yep. Literally just heard all that thunder. I saw the flashes myself off to my north. I'm south of your location in St Helens. Ooh. Looking directly south from where the storms are coming from. Still got bloody floating black dots in front of my eyes. Oh. Can't believe how much CG lightning is on this, guys. Every bolt up to now has been CG. Every bolt. I'm going to be as careful as I can be. Well, this is getting very, very close now. Very close. It looks like we've got a couple of waves of storms coming in. Well, these are definitely merging at the moment. There's no question about that. Most storms seem to be popping off. We literally got them all around us at the moment. Got them off to our east. Got them off to the south, our west and north. Since the thunder's being heard up there in Ormskirk. Literally being surrounded by thunderstorms at the minute. This camera is located bang in the centre of all of them. But like I said, I think they're all just merging. I think we're seeing a big merging of seeing a big merging event at the minute. That was a strong one. That was close as well, guys. That was really close. That looked like it was directly above that tree though. You are pretty much in the middle. There's that wind again. Still going south, being pulled into them storms. I can hear more thunder off to my north now over Ormskirk and Southport. There's very, very lightly. We've seen that in 2022 as well, when we had a bunch of storms like this, and then they all merged into one great big storm. It looks like we might be having a similar event. Yep, got lightning off behind me now. Directly behind me. CG lightning. This is where it gets a little bit scary, guys. When CG lightning is popping off in random locations around me. Gets a little bit creepy stood out here in the middle of a field. Wow, that wind is really starting to pick up. Oh. I want to blow over the camera. That's being pulled straight into that storm directly ahead of us, guys. Slight shift in the wind direction. It's going slightly southeast now. South-southeast. Wow. I've got lightning off to my north, I've got it to my west, I've got it to my south. Flipping heck, I don't know where I'm looking. There's that beautiful sound. You had two massive bolts of lightning before. You've got a lot more to come. A lot more to come. If I just can flip this camera around quickly. Don't know how well you'll see it. But back there is facing towards Ormskirk. And you actually have a thunderstorm developing there right now. There's been quite a bit of lightning on that so far. There's more lightning over there then. To the north again. I'm being surrounded by flipping CG lightning here. These storms are definitely merging to form one great big storm, guys. By the looks of it. They're definitely merging. That rain is going to kick off again as well in a minute. So we're going to start bouncing again soon. The wind is still going south, so I'm going to keep the camera facing south. Thank you for all the thumbs up, guys, all the likes. Really, really appreciate you all being here. Hope you're enjoying this stream. Wow, okay, we've got quite a lot of CG lightning off to my north now. I'd have to change location in order to watch that. Keep an eye on it. If it intensifies any further, I'm going to slightly change location so we can get a view to the north as well. Battery again. Come on, why do you keep on doing this, battery? Last thing I want to be doing now is messing about with the battery. Right, battery's working, it's fine. For those of you just joining the stream, I'm in northwest England, currently facing south towards a couple of lightning storms. Although now we do have lightning storms firing off to the north as well. I'm in what the Americans would call the bird's cage. Storms firing in all directions by the looks of it. Trying to think if I have to get a shelter work on a bloody go. That's what I'm wondering at the moment. There really is nowhere. Aside from these trees, guys, I am completely exposed here. There's no bus shelters down there either on the road. I'm just so thankful for this rain right now. We really needed this. Well, okay, we've got lightning off to our east now. Flipping heck. There's no way I'm going to be able to follow all this with the camera, guys. It's going to be impossible. It's literally all around us in all directions. I think that was over towards Bolton and Manchester way. More lightning off to the north. The only reason I've got this camera where it is right now, guys, facing south, is because that low level shear is still being pulled into the storm ahead of the camera. It's the only reason I've not moved the camera. Because it's still a good indicator that that storm that we're seeing in front of us is still intensifying. It's just all this is going through a great big merging process at the minute. Personally, I don't think it's going to matter which way the camera is going to face soon. We're going to get hit by it anyway. And there's that horrible smell of static electricity in the air. I'll have to review this footage, get some screen grabs of that CG lightning that we was catching before. Yeah, I can literally smell it, Murray. Oh God, that was close, really close. And another one. You can literally smell the static electricity in the air. Last time I smelt it this strong, I was pretty young, and that turned out to be a violent storm. You saw that great big bolt then, it was right next to me here. Probably only a couple of miles off to my east. That was a big one. Oh, I can really smell that now. Really pungent smell. Just got notification on my lightning tracker. It was 13 miles to the east. 13 miles to the east of Ormskirk. Another one from Ormskirk. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we've been keeping a close eye on these storms. Everyone who's sending updates on what's happening in your locations, thank you so much. These storms are currently going through what we call the merging process. There's probably 4 or 5 storms. There's a bit of a lull at the moment in activity, but when they start merging properly, that's when these storms are going to really spike in activity. And by with what I can smell in the air, that static electricity being so pungent is not going to be long. You can smell it. It's strong. It is. It's really strong. Very pungent smell. Oh, oh, wow. That was right over the top of me. Oh, Christ. Oh, right on top of me. Flipping heart attack material, that. No, I might have to consider getting some shelter if it's like that. Directly above my flipping head. Oh, I think my heart just dropped out of my ass. God, that was real close. It was literally on top of, directly above my flipping head, that one. I was looking up at the time and could see it zipping out of the flipping cloud above me. Yeah, got a heart fart. Oh. Wow. I'm gonna have to check my thongs when I get back in. Oh. And there's Murray saying he's getting close. I nearly got flipping zapped by the bugger. Where am I? I'm in St Helens in Merseyside. Nope, that is not in Liverpool. Northwest England, St Helens. Some people try to say St Helens is in Liverpool and it's not. Here comes that wind again. Oh, getting really strong gusts of wind now. Yep, I'm on a hill in St Helens. Probably one of the worst locations I can be. I literally have nowhere where I can shelter here. Well, that makes it more bloody fun. Tell you what, guys, with that crack of lightning then, when that occurred, you could literally feel the buzzing through the ground below my feet. It's like the whole field started flipping vibrating that I'm stood on. It was the weirdest feeling, that. I think the cops would forgive you going to shelter in a bus stop. Well, yeah, we thought that last time, and that's not the case. Last time I did that, 4 coppers came along and I was harassed for over an hour because I was sat there in a bus stop with a camera watching a thunderstorm. And I have witnesses in the chat. He was huge, wasn't he? Huge. Hey guys, remember to hit that like button. It really helps the stream out, helps us reach more people. Share the stream with your friends. Every time there's severe weather, I try and get out here to cover it. Thunderstorms are definitely merging into one big storm. Absolutely, absolutely. And then winds are really starting to pick up now as well, guys. Really beginning to pick up. Still going south though. Nice CG, I nearly got flipping cooked by the thing. This might turn into a supercell. I think it's already starting to get though. We've seen the cirrostratus above this while it was coming in. There's plenty of ice above it, so there's likely going to be a lot of hail as well associated with it. Definitely strong low level shear, which is a good indicator that this is going to be a powerful storm. It's mostly just sheet lightning, or there is cloud to ground lightning. Oh no, it's mainly CG lightning, cloud to ground. Pretty much all of it up to now has been CG. No rain, no thunder, no wind, but lightning here. It won't be long then. It won't be long before you're getting all this. That wind is getting really quite gusty now. You can see that lightning now off to the storm which is in the south though. Oh, another one directly above us. Directly on top of me again, pretty much. That's what we want to see. It's on top of you now. Yep. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens once all these storms are finished merging. It's definitely giving me then 2022 vibes. I might have to change the camera location and go point it east a little bit. Can't really tell where the front is on this. There's that many storms, it's hard to choose which one to focus on. The winds are still going south-southeast, but I'm contemplating on changing the direction of the camera and looking more towards the east. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera east, guys. Sorry, lad. Yes, live streaming, mate.
These are everywhere, aren't they, bro?
Yeah. Been all over the place.
After?
They were circling, when I got on here, they were circling the bloody field over and over again. Then sat over there watching me for ages. It's because I've got a camera. They did it last time when I sat over there with the camera. Now you take care, mate.
I'm just sitting back here, I don't like them, mate, pal.
Oh.
Unless it's my girlfriend come back.
Alright, okay. Try and get a good location for the camera here. I'm going to point the camera that way, directly east. Now that's definitely over Bolton. It's definitely heading north. That's actually further north, northeast. So I would say that's all round Ormskirk and Skelmersdale, Southport. We do still have another storm firing off to the south here as well, guys, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. My radar's gone down. Is there anyone who's got access to a radar to see what's coming up from the south? South Wigan, that one. It looked a little bit further north from my position, but okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Does anyone have access to a radar so we can see what's coming up from the south here? My radar's gone down, guys. Got lightning maps on. I'm going to try and reconnect the radar. See if it'll work. Hello there, Ryan. How you doing, mate? Thank you for coming and joining us. And that looks like there's another storm coming up from Wrexham. Yeah, I keep on seeing the flashes of lightning back down there. That's in the direction of Wrexham over there. Don't know if you just seen that then. There's another one back there. So we do have another lively storm developing coming up this way. Oh. Are you looking towards Warrington though? A thunderstorm? Yep, now I am, yeah. If I zoom in, you'll be able to see the red lights in the distance over there. That's on the Mersey at Warrington, where them red lights are in the far distance. So we're looking straight towards it. Then over that way is Chester, over this side. Still got that very strong smell. This is far from over, guys. Far from over. Yeah, we've definitely got another lightning storm coming in. Actually, these storms now seem to be moving a little bit quicker, so we might not be waiting as long. God, I can't believe that CG directly above my head before, guys. Oh, my heart is still breathing. Oh, another one! Flipping heck, as soon as I say it. Oh. Wait for it. God, there was no light, no thunder to that one. There it is. Oh, it looks a lot closer than what it was. Right. Nice wind though now, yeah. It's all getting pulled straight into this new storm that's coming up, Eddie. Being pulled directly south now, that wind. Can see the planes still above it. They're actually in front of this new storm. They're going round in front of it. Who's shouting there? Who's following you? Who? What? What's going on? I'm definitely going to have to check my knickers when I get back home though. The storm is well and truly not over. Let's have a look. Lost the chat again. It's only just beginning. Absolutely. There are at least 4 or 5 storms heading towards you. You're in for a long night. Absolutely, and I'm going to keep the cap up. See that one then? directly in front of us. That was bloody orange as well. That could have been fire lightning right there, guys. That was bright orange. Usually if it's pink, it's because of the rain. Orange usually signifies a lot of heat. Could have just had a bolt of fire lightning though. Windy will do it, mate. If you can't find any, windy will do it. You'll get a good idea. I keep on trying to reboot my radar, but it's just coming up with the loading screen and cutting off. I don't know what's gone wrong with it. You tried windy once and it blew away. Oh, I can definitely see more defined edges on these storms that's coming up from the south here. Oh yeah. I'm moving a little bit quicker as well. They're not going to take that long to get here. Again, camera's facing directly towards them. Couldn't have got a better location tonight. Yeah, the blue bolt of lightning before. Have you anyone managed to catch any photos of the lightning? Actually, with this lower base that we've got on this storm here, to the south, with the type of lower base it's got, I can, ooh, wow. You can see all that cirrostratus directly above it, all that ice sheet. That could well be a developing supercell to our south right there. It's certainly got them the right characteristics. I'm just waiting for this low level belt to move out of the way a little bit so I can see the actual tops though. Pure blue fault lightning. Absolutely beautiful. White lightning. White lightning. Oh, right, okay. You're in Birmingham. How's the weather in Birmingham at the moment? It certainly appears to be moving at a good clip. This storm at the moment, the one in front of me, definitely appears to be moving pretty quickly. But this that's overhead is still not over with. Still getting quite a bit of lightning from these previous storms. Got a bit of a split there in front of us. So there's a bit of a split there between the storms. Then we've got that southern storm coming north straight into it. It's far from over, guys. Far from over. I'm going to keep this stream rolling as long as I can. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you to everyone. Huge thank you to everyone who's hit that thumbs up and shared the stream out. I think I just heard first rumble here in... Alright, okay. It's very, very likely because these storms seem to be popping off all over the place at the minute. To be totally honest, guys, the first thunderstorm actually broke out this morning around 10 o'clock in South Wales. And that got intense pretty quick, and you could see that storm. I've been watching it all day. Travel straight up Wales along the west coast there. And then it started disappearing into the Irish Sea. I thought, damn, this is going to be over. We're not going to get any luck here. And then I looked at the radar again, and there was two little pink spots. I thought there could be something or there could be nothing. I had a look at the soundings on the model data and knew straight away I need to get my ass out here and point the camera towards them two spots. Following gut instinct. I use a multitude of radars. I use Weatherwise. I use Next Red Radar, which is part of Net Weather. I use Storm Tracker Live as well. I never ever ever just go off one radar. I never do. Wow. Wind has switched direction. There is the switch. It started going north. I'm just going to wait and see if that continues. That was the first northerly gust of wind I've had so far. You can look at Net Weather Storm Tracker. That gives a decent enough radar. You can also see lightning on there. I'm not sure about the update intervals though. Yep, it's definitely kicking off. It started to kick off again, Eddie. Building back up. Whoa, that was a beauty. In perfect spot, yeah. I couldn't have got luckier with this choice tonight, mate. Couldn't have got luckier. If I'd have gone down to the airstrip, I'd have probably missed most of this. The last time we had anything like this was in 2022. I don't think St Helens actually got hit by that. It was further east. I had to go over towards what's the place called now? Near Winter Hill. It was just west of Winter Hill. I forget the name of the place. So I had to go there to actually see the storms. Well, that went on for about 5 or 6 hours. But that was one continuous slow moving storm. This is multiple storms. That's the difference with this. These are just different storms coming in. And luckily for all of us tonight, I've got this camera in the perfect position to catch them all. Mother Nature is finally playing ball. It's actually going to keep on intensifying, mate. It's going to keep on intensifying. While I've been stood here, the temperature has gone up by 6 degrees. Despite that wind and that rain and the lightning we just had, the temperature has actually risen 6 degrees. And all that's going to help to do with that low level shear is just going to help to feed these storms even more energy. So we were under that storm in 2022. Is crazy. Non-stop, exactly. And I think the one, if I remember rightly, the one really big nighttime storm before that, and it was a violent storm, if I remember rightly, was in 2017, 2016, 2017. And it went on pretty much all night long. Crazy lightning on it and crazy rain. First time I'd seen anything that like that. Problem is with this location, around the Merseyside and the West Midlands, especially west of the Pennines, the problem tends to be that we're quite sheltered. So a lot of the storms that are coming up from the southwest, for example, they'll hit them mountains in North Wales there, and it'll start killing the storms pretty quick. So we end up with just the leftovers. It's rare that we actually get the storms coming directly from the south like we've got today, which is the perfect direction. Usually we are sheltered. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching tonight. There's 34 people here. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone who's hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel out, helps these streams out. And whenever there's severe weather that I can get to, I will be live streaming it. Then the wind is started going back south again, but it's a very warm wind now. So there's a significant change. It's pulling in a lot of warm air now, this storm from the south. The one to the north that we've just had, I think that's just rain cooled itself. There was a lot of outflow from that. And this one is actually pulling in warmer. The one that's coming towards us now. Got some amazing fault lightning on that last storm. There's going to be some amazing photos from that, guys. I will be posting those photos on the community tab on my YouTube channel. I'm keeping you guys updated whenever there's severe weather that's going to affect the area that I can get to. If I'm going to go live or anything, I will be posting updates on there, be posting photos on there. If you guys get any photos, you can add those photos in the comments. I'm sure you're able to do that if you want to share them. This storm to the south, guys, it actually looks really active. There's a fair bit of lightning on this one. I think we're in for multiple rounds. Now, if we look back north, we can actually see. Oh, why do I keep on dropping this camera? When I look back north, you can actually see the ice shelf above that storm that's just crossed us. So there's all your lower cloud, your base clouds. Directly above it, you can see all the ice. That's your cirrostratus, directly above it. So them storms to the north are probably going to keep on going for quite a bit longer. It's gone very, very still and really quite warm. Very still. It's actually kind of eerie. All I can hear is the thud of thunder in the distance down there to the south. Other than that, pure silence. No wind, no rain. That's an eerie feeling right there. Now we're getting southerly winds. There we go. Yep, there's those southerlies. This is definitely the calm before the storm now, guys. I think this next storm is going to be even bigger than the last one. Yeah, we're getting direct southerlies. That is a very, very good sign. Very good sign. I was waiting, I've literally been waiting, while I've been studying, waiting for that wind switch. It's an eerie feeling though, guys. You get all that lightning, all that rain, all that wind, all that noise, and then it falls completely silent and still. It's a weird feeling. Thank you for that update. Thank you very much. Two miles from Ormskirk and got nothing. That is odd because Ormskirk has been hit quite a bit by it. We was literally watching the lightning heading that way. Nothing in Manchester. Wow. We was that's so strange because we've been watching the lightning over there. Been watching it live. That is weird. And that wind is starting to become more persistent now. Definitely getting those northerlies. This is going to be a strong storm, guys. This is going to be a strong storm. Thunder kicking off. Too much over it. Let's pull that back up. We've already had some rain and hail. Luckily, I've missed the hail where I am. Luckily, for now. I don't think I'm going to be so lucky with this next storm, though. It's knocking on my door now, so not going to be long, guys. And I think you guys can hear that wind as well, coming straight up from the south. It's exactly what we wanted. You know, we had nothing, 15 minutes, and then we had a great big flash. Quite frequent lightning on this storm coming up from the south here. Definitely an uptick in lightning. Get ready, guys. We got another big storm coming. And it's literally, there's the edge of it, pretty much above my head right now. So not got long to go. Guys, just let me know if is the picture pixelated or anything, or is it nice and clear? Yeah, you can tell it's definitely moving at a fair clip. It's got a much lower base as well than the last one. Much lower base. There probably will be hail in this. You guys can't really see it on the camera, but I can see a brown tint on the base over here, which usually does indicate that there's hailstone. Well, there's definitely a lot more lightning in the storm that we're about to get. Wow, there's a whole bunch of lightning over there. Then all CG lightning flashing in distance over there. It's like 4 or 5 CG bolts. Let's try and position this camera and zoom out, see how far we can zoom out before the screen goes too dark. See if we can get a little bit further out so you can see a bit more. Oh, it just won't let you do it. Won't let me do it. I don't want to mess about with the stream too much. Just wanted to try that though, guys. Getting close. Getting very close. I can feel all that warm air coming up from this storm. So it's certainly not rain cooled itself. It's not outflow dominant as well, which is a really good sign. The fact that it's actually blowing warm air out is a good indicator that this is a very strong storm, pretty new as well. Yeah, there's definitely hail in it. I can see on the base in some areas that there's definitely hail. Coming a little bit more visible now, it's getting closer. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome in. Again, guys, this is pretty much all CG lightning. I was expecting this to be more sheet lightning. It's not, it's still CG. Wow. Couldn't have got a better location for it either. Shoot the house. Had to unplug my PC from the wall. Yeah, I've had to do that before. Luckily, before I come out to stream this, I had to make sure that I unplugged the PC. There was one time when I was live streaming, and you know them metal earbuds? Well, I was live streaming playing a game, and a thunderstorm kicked off outside. And I don't think it hit the house, I think it was the house next door. A lightning bolt hit the house next door, and I actually felt the shock through my earbuds. My PC shut down and everything, but I still got the shock through my earbuds. So ever since that, I've made sure to turn them off. It's one of the dangers of live streaming when there's a thunderstorm. Oh, that was beautiful. Did you guys see that CG then? Hope you guys saw that. There's loads of lightning on this storm. Oh, come on. It's getting me excitement up. Sound like something blew up. No lights on. Fair enough. You got to do what you can to stay safe. You really have. Especially with all this CG lightning. Welcome back, Eddie. Welcome back. There was actually a house a couple of years ago. I was out storm chasing with a friend. And there was this old house that we went past. We parked up in field behind the house watching all the CG lightning. And honest to God, guys, a bolt of lightning went straight through the roof of that house. The house was totaled after that. Completely totaled. And there was nothing we could do because the place was on fire. Rex, I'm having it right now. I wish these messages would stay on the screen for longer. That's coming past me depending on the wind changes direction. Oh, wow. That was a big one. That's about 15 miles away. 15 to 20 miles. Saw it from your front window. Lightning is beautiful. Then the thunder ruins the moment. I disagree. I have to disagree. I love the thunder. I love the thunder. I just don't like it when you get CG lightning above your head like before. Nearly made me poop my knickers. That was so intense in Bolton. It shook the windows. This is by far the biggest storm so far. The lightning frequency on this is definitely increasing. Still a lot of warm air surging out ahead of it, which is really, really good. Really good. It means this storm has not been rain cooled. It's still developing. It's still pulling in all that moisture and heat. Sounds like it's coming to me from come on, texts, from the direction it went. You have to try and find out which direction the wind is going in and see if it's changed. The wind here has completely stopped now. We've just got that warm air coming out ahead of this storm. The air has actually gone really still here, really still. Got 45 people watching. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Oh yeah, absolutely. I was out filming with my mate. Been out filming quite a bit through that heat wave. It was, I tell you what, it was an absolute slog, absolute slog. At times, oh, wow. At times it was a total nightmare. You just couldn't get your breath. Welcome in, everyone. For those of you just joining me, joining us, I should say, on this stream, I'm in northwest England, St Helens. The camera is pointing south, directly towards severe storms coming my direction. This storm is definitely intensifying. Guys, please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up, it really helps the channel out. Share it out with your friends, let people know. The severe storms, the best thing we can do is try and keep people as safe as possible. I think I momentarily lost connection then, guys. If I did, I apologise. What's going on with my charge? Oh no. My charger stopped. One moment, guys. Oh, let's just hope, guys, this battery doesn't die. Just got the charger back on. I'm hoping it's going to work. There are loads of storms moving up. Yep. Thank you for the information. This is a particularly strong storm. Lightning in all directions from this. I can actually see the rain core as well. I think it might be a hail core. You can see the edge of it over here. I think there's a big hail core on this one. Just constant thunder on it now. Wow. Oh. Just a strong wind, heavy rain. I wouldn't say decades, definitely not, no. 2022 we had a really good lightning storm. Unfortunately, unfortunately for us, some people might say fortunately, I say unfortunately, we're quite sheltered. It really depends on which direction the storms are coming from. If they're coming directly from the south like they are now, then we will get the full brunt of the storm. If they come from the southwest or the southeast, then a lot of the hills in North Wales or the Midlands end up killing the storms off before they reach us. So we've got the perfect direction here for these storms, coming directly up from the south. Again, this is another storm, guys, which is producing a lot of CG lightning. I'm stood out here in the middle of this field. Wow. Stood out here in the middle of this field with no shelter besides a few trees, and enjoying every bit of it. Check this charge. Still at 14. Ooh. Wow, another big one. I'm going to have to be really careful with this. This lightning is very strong. Absolutely, it's getting close. I just hope I don't get zapped while I'm out here, and like I nearly did earlier. I can see the lightning from the storm in Ormskirk. Just had a storm near Bristol. Wow, another big one. Every bit of this is CG. You can see loads from Wigan area now. Yeah, you might have that storm that was crossing us earlier on. Unless you can actually see this storm to the south. Which direction are you looking? Getting closer. Lightning every 3 seconds. Flipping heck. I can actually see the hail curtains over there, guys. I don't know if you can see them. You can actually, where that lightning was then, you can actually see the hail curtains here. There's quite a lot of hail on this storm. Oh, come on, camera, behave yourself. Wow, okay, that That was right next door to me. I may have to take shelter under a tree, guys. I'm just trying to leave the camera rolling. I'm getting a little bit concerned with the amount of CG lighting on this, and I got no flipping shelter. If I have to run and hide, guys, for a moment, you lot keep each other company. Rain and thunder are stopped, but getting lightning. Well, funny enough, every time I've come out to storm chase, I've always ended up under a tree. So, and I'm still here to tell the story. No thunder. The alarm's going off. Whereabouts are you located with this video? You're in Kirby, and I'm watching them over the Wirral on CCTV. I'm in St Helens, mate. In St Helens. Got my camera facing straight south. Keep me posted on what's going on in Wirral, though. Keep on seeing fault lightning in that general direction, but I've got a bunch of trees off here as well, so can't see too much in that direction. Let's try and zoom this camera back out a little bit. Please keep me posted on what's going on around the Wirral. Pink, blue, yellow, white here. No thunder though. I've only ever seen that a couple of times, lightning with no thunder. It's weird as hell. Some nice lightning. Oh God, I wish this chat would last longer. Pull this back up. Loudest rumble of thunder. Right, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Wonder if the police are out warning people. I very much doubt it. Or strikes in Garston. Looks like it's everywhere now. It is. It's all over the place. This storm that's coming in, guys, is huge. Absolutely huge. I'm just praying that this battery is going to keep going. It's not looking very promising. Right, I'm back. I've just had to shut down a bunch of other things on my phone. I need to try and preserve the battery as much as I can, see if I can get it to actually charge up. Let's see if them set. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hopefully that'll help now. Getting really close now, though. Really close. There's all those mosquitoes at the back. I've had the flipping supper on my head. Thank you for the updates. Welcome back again, Eddie. Now, this is a very powerful storm that's coming in. Looks like there's a big hail core heading towards Wigan. South of Wigan at the moment, but there is what looks to be a pretty big hail core over there. Right there, guys. You see it? That's heading in the direction of Wigan. So if you're travelling in that area, just be aware. We got thunder rumbles finally. I think you'll get hit by this storm eventually as well. Here comes the rain. Still got some lightning and thunder in Dudley. I'd have thought that would have petered out by now. Surprised to hear it's still going. I just love the sound of that thunder. You never get enough of that. Yeah, I'm looking pretty much directly south, to the southeast. So this side is looking southeast. This is looking towards the Frodsham. So that's looking towards Warrington and that way on. And you get the picture. Apparently planes to Manchester and Liverpool have been cancelled. Well, I could imagine they would be with this storm. It'd be really turbulent up there. So we got some really heavy rain curtains to our east. Big rain curtains off to the east over there, guys. There's a lot of hail mixed in with that as well. Here we go. Check this battery. Please be charging. It's not gone down any further, but it's not gone up either. Ooh. Lee isn't too far out. I can definitely see the rain shaft over that direction. I think we're going to get a good soak in here, guys. Very true. Ooh, that was a pretty close one. Looks like we have one more plane coming back to Liverpool. It's going an odd direction though. It looks like it's going round the outside of the storm. Just had a massive flash in Ormskirk. Bamber Bridge here, can see it in the distance to the south of me. Brilliant. Welcome in, everyone. Appreciate you all being here. Going to try and keep this stream rolling as long as possible. The severe thunderstorm heading straight towards me. Having a bit of issues with the battery at the moment though, so I'm hoping it can last out. At the moment the charge hasn't gone down and nor has it gone up, so let's just hope, guys, let's hope it holds out for the remainder of this storm. Just been sent a short video and it showed lightning direction about 7 minutes ago between Ormskirk and Skem. Lightning strike at Mossbank, St Helens. I think we're going to get lightning strikes everywhere now with that rain is kicked in. Here's the storm, guys. And from the way them lights are disappearing in the distance though, this is going to get really heavy soon. Still no cold wind coming from this, so it's not rain cooled. It's a really good sign that this is a healthy storm. I think this one's going to go on for a good couple of hours. Should have started letting pool if it reaches you before the battery gives way. Is out. Well, luckily, the battery hasn't given out yet. I do have a backup battery and it's actually plugged in, but for some reason, although it's connected, my battery's just not doing anything. It's just not keeping the camera battery alive. I don't know what's going on with it. Starting to get it's starting to get the strong winds here as well. I'm getting a bloody good soak in here and it's absolutely beautiful. Plane coming in over me and landing in Manchester. Safe through the storm. If they've got no choice, they've got no choice. Wow, that rain is really coming down now, guys. Oh. Near the next part of the storm, lightning showing down here in Birmingham. Oh, that was a big one then. Just off to my east. I'm gonna try this battery one last time. Let's see if that does anything. Can you show the wigging area? Absolutely, I'll turn the camera that direction. Oh wow. She's really coming down now, guys. So you can, there's lightning over Wigan right now by the looks of it. I can smell very strong electricity again. Last time I could smell that, I nearly got zapped. Hey guys, if you're new to the stream and you're enjoying it, please hit that like button. Share the stream out. Every little bit helps. Oh, that rain's calming down. This is where it kicks off, I think. It's in Bolton now, not showing any in Wigan. There was a lightning bolt over in Wigan just a moment ago. Well, a couple of minutes ago, I should say now. Or close to. The camera is pointing in that direction at the minute. I am going to be turning it back south in a moment though. Some strikes in Lee. Ow! In large hail though then. Getting loads of flashes in Ormskirk. Ooh, sweet. Did you guys see that? That was a beauty. Still lovely and warm as well. I'm surprised that this storm is still putting out so much warmer. The rain's just started there in Doublet. No thunder that I can hear. Gonna turn the camera off to the southeast a little bit. And flashes every 5 to 10 minutes. Massive thunder woke me up in Birmingham. These storms just seem to be firing up and down the place right now. I think it's going to be a long night. I definitely think it could be a long night. Getting lightning back to the north of me again now, guys. Exactly, with the warm air, it definitely helps. Hammering down in St Helens now with lightning. Yep, I'm stood out here. I'm in St Helens live streaming these storms coming in from the south. Couldn't have got a better location actually for these storms. Come on, battery, please work. What's going on? Guys, if this stream cuts off, I am going to apologise early just in case it happens. I'm having problems getting this charged up. It might be this charger cable. Small flash in Lee, no thunder though. Too far away. I'd be surprised if you don't get any lightning where you are in Lee. I'd be very, very surprised. Oh, absolutely. I live for this. I love it. Lightning messing with the cable. Okay. That's going a little bit far, isn't it? Static interference. Bad lightning thunder in where? In Winsford Chester. Trying to struck the house across the road. Set the alarms off. Flipping heck, I hope they're okay. Well, just in case you're wondering, Chester is down that direction though. Sort of where this tree is. Okay, I had a massive one about an hour ago. Made the dog cry and the alarm set off. Raining again, started again in Wigan. Peril, second time tonight. Ooh, flipping heck. That was just behind me. Pretty much directly behind me, that one, guys. Couldn't have been more than a couple of miles. Oh, listen to that thunder, it's beautiful. Billingen, Ashton and Makerfield. Thunder and Lee starting now. Try and pull up the chat. Won't be a second, guys. It's been a little on the awkward side. 5 to 6 miles away from you. Yep, had a flash in Ormskirk. You're going to get more than a flash in Ormskirk. You're going to get quite a bit of this lightning. Give it another half hour or so. Well, honestly, I didn't think we was going to get anything today. Wales appeared to get it all. From like 10 o'clock this morning, the storms kicked off in Wales and they've been there all day. And for a good time there, I thought we were not going to see anything. Then all of a sudden, they just started popping up all over the place. We in red part of the south of the storm. Guys, I don't think this stream is gonna be able to keep going. The battery's pretty much out. Oh, I'd have to get back to my house, get a new cable.